So awkward. Good morning, everyone. I was supposed to be doing this vlog intro at my house in my warm kitchen, but as it goes with my job working in the news, I feel like I'm never actually home where I'm supposed to be at my desk. We're out in the field today. We're doing winter storm coverage.
Sarah Grimman joining us live.
A lot of snow out here and a lot of wind as well. My eyes aren't watering because I'm crying because I'm on snow coverage. It's just really windy this morning. So if you take a look. So I am filming the intro to this vlog in the work Jeep. I gotta put my cell phone on, my seatbelt on. Good morning. Saturday and Sunday, and then covering winter storms, being outside all the time is kind of a factor in why I'm doing this vlog today. In the winter time, my skin gets really red and really dry, and so I wanted to try the Forever Young BBL facial at the Derm Institute of West Michigan. My overall goal with this, it's my first ever laser facial, is to target the redness that I get in the winter, also to boost collagen and just to get ahead of any sunspots. I'll show some before and afters. You guys can judge for yourself at the end. Either way, you have to see how this facial works because, I mean, I've never experienced anything like this. It really is fascinating. Feeling a little nervous. Gina just came in. She's gonna be the one who's working with my face today.
Well, it's actually just multiple wavelengths of light to stimulate collagen production, take care of blood vessels, brown spots, and tighten the skin, actually. So you're just brighter, lighter, and tighter is what we like to say. It's actually very low downtime. You can put your makeup on, your sunscreen on, and kind of just go back to work and do your regular day.
On my skin right now, what are we thinking? What is it gonna be doing to my skin?
What I think I would work on with your skin just in general would be like this overall redness in between.
Yeah.
And I mean, we know you take really good care of your skin. It's more of a preventative approach. And if she does this twice a year, there's actually a study from Stanford University that went a decade with the same patients doing 2 to 3 treatments a year. And actually their skin, the genes in their skin actually reflected a younger person after that decade. So you can actually take back time with a specific treatment.
So this is what we're working with.
This is, so it does more than just this procedure that we're doing on you today. It treats acne, and we do laser hair removal, skin tightening, and this is all for like redness, or you can kind of, you know, when you've been doing it for a long time, we don't always use these preset settings. You can actually just go into manual mode, because I kind of like my normal settings, and when I look at you, I already kind of know what I'm gonna do.
This isn't like a big deal. Like I was saying, it's just, I feel like I have to take a little cover-up brush and pat it.
It looks like there's a little vessel in there. Oh yeah, there is. So basically your idea is to close off the blood supply to that. As soon as it either dissipates or turns a little purple hue, we consider it gone. It dissipates on its own in about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks maybe.
Wow. Well, zap away. Just tell me when you're gonna just zap me.
Okay.
So what is this gel for?
This gel just kind of helps guide the laser, and it helps with cooling too, so, you know, you won't feel as zapped the entire time. This is called photo rejuvenation. And basically, this tells the cell, every time you do these passes, just stimulating collagen, it tells the cells in the skin to start acting younger. Over time, like I said, if you do it, you know, every 6 months or 2 to 3 times a year, basically can take back time.
That's incredible.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's hot. That's hot.
The more passes you do, the better your redness gets. Ooh, I know. Feel warm, and you might feel a little tingly and sunburny when you leave. But you should do just fine. A little more gel here.
Ultrasound jelly on my face. Okay, it's purple now. What happened?
So basically, when you use that wavelength to target vessels, it stops the blood from flowing through, and that's what it looks like when it stops. So yeah, it has that tiny purple hue and a little redness around because we put a lot of heat and light into it in just a couple of seconds.
The idea, this sounds petty, but my face up close is so funny. The idea of not just like, you know, having to cover up these little red spots.
I hate vessels, yeah.
Seems so nice. Ooh, look at that. That's fascinating.
It's a little bit more intense because it basically goes through all those vascular lesions. But overall, not too uncomfortable. Usually in our consultations, we'll come up with a plan. Am I worried about tone, texture, pores? Usually when you get those little red dots or footprints after acne, and you need to treat acne scars, this machine does fantastic with it. And we treat a lot of kids with acne. And sometimes people with red skin won't even have to come back for several months. It kind of stays that way. Now I'm treating you very detailed since you've never been treated before. Typically with my maintenance treatments, I can get through them in about 20 minutes.
Gina and I are talking about freckles, like right here I have some, and I said that, this stuff on my face, I'm sorry. I said that I wanted to keep these just because I like them. And what's really interesting, Gina, you were saying that you can spot treat, so you have people come in who want to keep certain freckles and get rid of others.
Yeah, I have people with a full face of freckles sometimes, and you know, as you age, they'll kind of cluster and look more like age spots. And I'll have people point out exactly what they want gone.
Yeah.
And then I'll just laser those spots. You don't have to do the full canvas and get rid of everything if you don't want to.
I love this. So we're gonna do skin tightening next.
Yes.
Okay, like around my jowl. We did my redness. So I have little dots everywhere. We targeted some of my under eye-ness and made it like darker. You say that it's gonna like fall off.
It's a let it go, so the pigment is gonna break down. Let it go meaning a brown spot, and it's gonna race to the top of the skin and basically flake away.
Make it a little brighter, and then now we're doing what I'm so excited about, a little bit of skin tightening, and you were just walking me through what that's gonna be like.
So basically we use an 800 nanometer filter to deep heat collagen, and what that does is, we use this guy right here, 800 skin tight, and basically what that does is that it goes to the depth where the collagen lives, heats it up or breaks it down, and your body immediately starts creating new collagen. So it's a good preventative one. You can do it twice a year with your Forever Young BBLs, or you can just buy a package of skin tight if you're having lower face, neck, or abdomen laxity. And basically it makes your skin, you know, firmer and brighter, and who doesn't want that?
Exactly. I really can't tell if I'm getting Men in Black vibes from these sunglasses or Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner, 100%.
Kris Jenner.
Yep. I start on this side, and basically it just starts like this. Just like, so we're just gonna slowly kind of glide with the gel. And this is kind of like what I use, you know, the range of motion I use. I like to go underneath the jaw a little bit so we get the neck. I like to go up towards the eye so we kind of create that effect to where we can get both areas a little bit better, not just the base. So you'll feel it start to slowly get warmer. You feel like when you get to uncomfortable. So we're trying to reach about 40, 42 Celsius, right in that therapeutic range, so we get that skin tightening effect. You get warm at all?
It's manageable.
So probably start at your jawline first.
That's hot.
There you go.
Woo! So we just finished the skin tightening. It burns, but what was cool is that Gina let me choose like when I was done. Burning really doesn't bother me though.
It's got warm, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me almost of like a tanning booth.
Yeah, it is warm, except for it's way better. No UVA or UVB.
Yeah.
Answer that?
Yeah, it's like the exact opposite. As a recap, Gina, can you talk about what it is that we did?
So the entire procedure, we ran around and did all the background red, got her vessels, and specifically this one between the brows that was driving her nuts. And you can kind of see that it's purple now, which is perfect. That's what we want, and that'll kind of break apart and dissipate. Then we did a pass for brows, but I had to be really meticulous because she likes her uniform freckles, but there were specific ones that bothered her. And then we basically went around and did our skin tightening pass on the lower jaw. And we kind of went through, I like to go up by the eye right here so we can improve this area. And I like to go just a little bit below here to just kind of have that bungee effect that we can tighten here and tighten here. So it's a great procedure.
Yeah, I honestly had so much fun because it's so fascinating.
It is fun.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
We'll just see the after. In about 2 weeks will be my after.
Yeah, we'll go about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Today it has been 18 days since I got the facial. This is the video of me no makeup, just woke up the day I got the facial, and then this is video of me this morning, seems like forever ago, with no makeup. Look how, okay, once I put these videos side to side, I saw a big difference. I thought there was a difference for sure, but once I put them side to side, I see such a big difference. One of the biggest things is I talk a lot about that red spot between my eyes. That is completely gone. I had one on my chin that's gone as well. And I really do think, not to beat a dead horse, I really do think that my skin just looks brighter, lighter, and tighter. And I love that it didn't involve like any needles. I didn't inject anything into my skin, nothing against that. I just thought the laser therapy and working with the different wavelengths of light was fascinating. I probably said fascinating 15 times in this vlog. It really is fascinating. It's so fascinating. Look at that, that's fascinating. And working with Gina at the Derm Institute of West Michigan, highly recommend. It is worth the trip. They always treat me so well. well, and they give me so much information, and I feel like great advice. They make things affordable too. So really, if you can go there, I would do that. Another thing, side note, that has been helping my skin is that I did just get the humidifier, the Canopy humidifier. So if you check my channel, I'm putting up an unboxing of that in February of 2021, especially with wearing a mask and my skin drying out. That humidifier I really like. So watch the video on that. Yeah, big fan of the facial. Very glad I tried it out. I definitely think I will be trying my best to do it twice a year, especially if my job keeps making me have days like this. It's just really windy this morning. It's very helpful. Have a good day, everyone.